Alright, Sean, time to study for this science test. Oh man. Oh my god, I haven't gotten any studying done for that test. Oh man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Maybe I can help.
Who are you?
Well, let's just say I'm the ghost of Planet Past.
Ghost of Planet Past. Is that really the best you come up with?
Hey, come on now. Don't judge. Besides, we have a whole lot of planet talk to do.
But I got this test I need to
Just come on.
So, Mr. Planet Ghost, exactly where we're going?
Sean, you ask too many questions, man. Like I said, I'm here to help you learn more about planets. Here we are. Have a seat, Sean. Now, Sean, if you want to ace that test, you gotta know what a planet is first. And I'll tell you. A planet is, well, something that looks like this. You know something? I think I'd rather just show you. A planet, in general, is a celestial body, celestial meaning in the sky, that orbits, or circular path, around a star, which is in our case, the sun. A planet has to be large enough to have its own gravity, and is usually in the form of a sphere, or a giant ball. There are 9 planets in our solar system. Mercury, the closest planet to the sun, Venus, the hottest planet, Earth, our home planet, Mars, the Martian planet, Jupiter, the largest planet, Saturn, the planet with rings, Uranus, the coldest planet, Neptune, the stormiest planet, and Pluto, the smallest of the 9, which is hardly ever considered a planet.
Come on, you gotta tell me no one else here to see this? No one? This man got magic powers, no one's here to see this?
I'm a ghost, remember? So, you think you understand more about planets
Hey
now?
guys,
Who are you?
I'm the ghost of Planet Future.
Planet Future? Real Planet Future? Come on, that's the best you got?
Hold on, Sean, hold on. Me and my colleague here have something to say more about planets, the inner and outer planets.
Shall we?
The inner solar system contains Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These 4 planets are closest to the Sun. The inner planets are separated from the outer planets by the asteroid belt. Mercury is a small, rocky planet which is the closest planet to our Sun. Mercury has no moons. It is covered with craters and has changed very little from when it was first formed. Venus is the second planet from the Sun and the 6th largest of all the 9 planets. It is a small, rocky planet covered in a thick layer of clouds. Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun and the 5th largest of the 9 planets. The Earth's surface is very young. This means that the Earth's surface has changed a lot from when it was first formed. Mars is the 4th planet from the Sun and the 7th largest of the 9 planets. There is no water on Mars now, but large lakes or even oceans may have once existed on this planet, as well as life.
In case you didn't know, Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. Its orbit around the sun is slower than the Earth's, taking about 12 Earth years. Imagine that. If you look closely onto Jupiter's atmosphere, you'll find a great red spot that looks like a giant human eye. Can you guess what it is? Time's up. In fact, it's called the Great Red Spot, if some of you guessed it. Now, we're pretty familiar about giant storm clouds we see in the sky during a day of a storm, but I don't think we can handle a tremendous storm cloud of this magnitude. It's a humongous storm cloud going on for about 300 years, with winds going as fast as 400 miles per hour. It's so large that you can fit 100 Earths inside of it. Before we go to the next planet, there's a little known fact about this beast you probably don't know. Jupiter's gravity is so strong that it protects Earth from oncoming meteors and crushes them into bite-sized pieces. Guess you can say that Earth has a potential bodyguard. Saturn, the second largest planet of the solar system. Its most prominent feature is its large rings. Saturn's rings aren't like the ones you put on your finger. They're actually made up of billions and billions of rocks and dust. Its orbit around the Sun takes up about 30 Earth years. It's way greater than that of Jupiter. Saturn is basically a giant ball of gas with a rocky inner core. Its density is so low that it can float on water if there was an ocean large enough to hold it. Neptune. Named after the Roman god of water, it's the planet farthest from the Sun. It's a giant sea blue colored ball of gas with a rocky inner core and a great dark spot, much similar to Jupiter. Its orbit takes up about 165 Earth years to complete. Neptune is known for being the stormiest planet of the solar system, which means there are storms occurring every day year-round. It has winds up to 1,200 miles per hour, which is way greater than any of Earth's hurricanes. Oh, and by the way, Neptune has rings, but they're incomplete, so they're better off being described as arcs. Uranus, named after the Greek god of the sky, is the solar system's coldest planet, known as an ice giant. It takes 84 Earth years to complete an orbit around the Sun. Uranus' most prominent feature is its strange rotation. Because of this, some nights can last up to almost 40 Earth years. Last but not least, Pluto. Technically no longer a planet, Pluto is still one of the last largest bodies orbiting around the Sun. It was named after the Roman god of the underworld. Its orbit, though irregular, takes about 248 Earth years, which is longer than that of any planet in our solar system. As a whole, Pluto is so small that it's no larger than our very own moon. It's rumored that Pluto may have been once a moon of Neptune until it somehow escaped into its own orbit.
Oh man, you guys are just awesome! I didn't know what an orbit was. I thought it was just like gum or something. And then like Mars, it's like there could have been life on Mars and stuff. And then Venus, it's poisonous atmosphere. Oh, just great stuff. I love you guys, man.
All right, Sean, good luck on the test. Now it's time to wake up.
Wake up, huh? Well, that was a weird train. I need to get to class.